Hello, continuing study students. We're super excited to provide ebooks to you using the Cengage Unlimited ebook platform. So we wanted to make a short video going over how to create an account and some basic features of Cengage. This video will focus on the computer version of Cengage, but I heavily recommend the app, which I'll talk about in another video. To get onto the platform, you'll first go to Cengage.com. You go to sign in the top right. If you have a sign in already, you can put your sign on information into the text box. If not, you can go down to Create Account and make yourself a new one. Once the box pops up, you'll click Student and then put in your Whitworth email. After clicking here, it'll ask you for your name and birth year, and will ask you to check off that you agree to the terms of use. Afterwards, it'll send a confirmation email to your account. Click on the email, follow the prompts, and create a new password. Wait a few minutes, and if you don't see the email, check the Other tab in your email, or go through your junk to see if it was automatically filtered there. Once that email has been confirmed and you've created a password, come back to the Cengage page and enter your information into the sign-in. Once you log on, it'll take you to the main page where you can navigate to your courses, get into your library, and search for books. I will search psychology in the search bar and then look through the results until I find a book that interests me. This book sounds great. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my library so I can easily find it later. I'll jump out and back into my library so you can see what it looks like. This is my library. One of the awesome things about the platform is that as long as I have a subscription, I can add any book that I want to my library. And all I have to do is click in and it'll be right here. I have a ton of books here about a variety of topics I'm interested in. Everything from graphic design to art history to psychology. We'll go ahead and click into that book that I added earlier. Once you're in the book, there's a few different ways that you can navigate through the text. You can click through reading the book from one page to the next, or by clicking a tab on the left side, you can move through large swaths of the book at a time. Once you get to something that interests you, you can bookmark the page, highlight, or even leave yourself a note about the text. To highlight, you just need to left click and drag it across the text you're interested in, and then a small box will appear over your cursor. Click whichever color you would like, and then your text is highlighted. I like that they have multiple colors so you can color code your highlights and know what's important to you. You can add a note in pretty much the same way. You just need to click on Note in the box that pops up after highlighting the text instead of one of the colored dots. You can click on Annotations in the top right and it'll take you to a streamlined page that has only your highlights, notes, and bookmarks. It lets you focus on only the information that you decided was the most important and or insightful. This is super helpful when writing a research paper, as it allows you to highlight things that you want to quote later in the paper and then easily find it again in this annotations page. Let's go back to the book and look at some of the accessibility options. You can open up these options by clicking on the TR icon in the top right corner. A box pops up that contains a font slider where you can increase or decrease text size, change the font, and even have the platform read to you. You can easily adjust the font size by moving the slider to the right or left. You can change the font if a serif or sans serif is easier to read. And last but certainly not least, you can have the platform read to you by clicking on the play button under Listen to this page.
Reflective learning, the most important.
We'll only let that go on for a few seconds, but if you would like, you can have it read the whole page to you, letting you do the dishes and prepare for class at the same time. All of the features that I've outlined are also available on your phone. So if you want to read on the bus or connect it to your speakers on the way to work, that's available to you. The mobile app takes all of these features and puts it in your pocket anytime you need it. I'll highlight the great things about the app and how you can get into it in a future video. Thank you very much. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you guys have a great start to the next semester.